Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of the 2nd season of One Punch Man. Last episode, pretty much having like a monster uprising. They're everywhere, just doing damage, people fighting against them, it's all pretty bad. Meanwhile, Saitama's just been in the tournament, continuing to pretend to be Chiranko to get that valuable prize money, beating people up, and just having a good time, really. Now, one of the things that interested me most about last episode, well, besides finally getting to see Metal Bat's sister, I guess, was Fubuki having been a run-in with our sadist whip girl. So yeah, that's a fight I would very much like to see. So let's just get on into it so we can do so. So 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, why though? Quivering in bliss. Suryu has made his arrival. This should be a good fight. Guess I'll find out now, won't you? Saitama. Oh yeah, that guy was no joke. He's not wrong. I'd like to see Suryu fight that guy. I mean, should be happy to be a worthy opponent. Something to be proud of. Well, screw you too. That's very true. I've seen plenty of examples of that in my anime watching history. So yeah, let's go. Okay. How much? Oh! Ouch. Well, I guess I didn't do much. Ow. Well, I think we may be done here. That was quite a kick. Are you okay, Lightning Max? Do you need a band-aid? Or a cast? I mean, I believe you after that, I guess. Uh... Okay. During the opening, there's something I want to say real quick. The way I record my videos, I have my webcam like right on top of my monitor, which is that's probably pretty standard. The problem is the subtitles are generally at the bottom of the video. As a result, and I kind of have to look at them. As a result, I very much my eyes looked very closed from the perspective of the webcam, so I didn't ever really like that at all. So what I'm trying here is I move the subtitles to the top of the video, so now instead of looking down there, I now look there, which I won't find out until I watch this video back later. But I would imagine it looks better to the camera, because that's looking here is much better, much closer to looking at the camera than looking down there. So it's not that much work to shift the subtitles upwards, so if this works better, it might be worth doing. So just something I want to point out real quick, if you notice anything different, that would probably be it. You can see Surya right there. It's pretty powerful, I would say. Of course, nothing compared to Saitama, but still. He's tough for his own class. I'm so glad Fubuki's in this season now. I pretty much enjoy almost every scene that she's in. Yep, Rising of the Monsters. There you go. I saw that kick. That was a kick. Nothing compared to Saitama, so he's probably not going to be very impressed, but it was a good kick. Yeah, that's that's the reason why. That's something you can brag about, taking out a Class A with one hit. With no weapon either. He was. It definitely makes sense there'd be more people in his old position. Yeah, not at his level, though. I was about to say that, too. It would be great if he could satisfy Master. Pretty fired up. Ben pats. Sneck. Technically. Barely. Wouldn't count on that. I don't think you're gonna beat Surya. Snake fist. That's a bit of a difference. You don't say. Well, yeah. But we don't want monsters to kill people. That's actually a good point. You'll take care of them? Okay. Good luck. Nah, he's... he's got important things to worry about. I doubt any monster can take you on, Genos. Like, very few of these monsters I'm sure would be a threat to you. If any. Well, he's rank A. Of course he's not weak. He's just like at the bottom of rank A. Wow. Just calm, cool, and collected, just blowing stuff up. Takes care of problems. Bad. Five. Mr. Hero Person, there's stuff over there for you to do. Oof. Wow. Got like burned. Voltane. Gatling. That looks painful. Wow. You look a bit intimidated. Oh. Well, that was one. That was a stomp. Yeah, make sure you get the answer before you kill him. Some people learn that lesson the hard way. Giga Pro. Versus Sour Face. He's actually bigger than you, which is a little bit surprising. But his face is not as sour as yours, so take comfort in that. Wow. That is scary. Good thing Genos blew him up. Well, he's not dead yet, but just give it time. No? Yeesh. Good thing he has metal arms. Ouch. Never mind. He's doing a number on them. I don't think he could do that much damage with those swords. Those blades. I like it, but oh! Well, how'd that work out for you? Okay. Think he might be done here. Think he's dead. He is. Definitely one of the most powerful S ranks. Probably top 5. Does that man... Did that man have a teapot for a head? I know it was already behind me. Wow. I mean, Mosquito one was nice. You look kind of ridiculous. Well, so is Genos, so... I'm sure that was a great fight we did not see. Some friendship was born there. No, the camera was somewhere else. I'm sure you were fine. Is he up against Ryu next, or Bakuzan? Oh yeah, he did that for you, didn't he? Not a big deal. Bakuzan. Well, they're ready, so... Well, have fun doing that here. Can you tie my obi for me, sir, before we begin? I don't think he's appreciating the lack of respect there. Yeah, possibly with a single punch if I had to venture a guess. He just doesn't need actual fighting style because he just has such overwhelming strength. Not that he would know that, but he'll find out in a second. Yeah, show me some of your fancy martial arts moves. I would have fun with that. Wow, that's kind of harsh to do to people. Yeah, I'm sure that's what would happen here. Not the wig. Boom! Yeah, don't mess with the wig, okay. That's not... Oh. Well, there goes that fight. It's to be expected, though. Well, I think we have our winner. I gotta call him weak next. Yeah, I feel like a nickname could be started with that character. Mr. Ignoramus, really? That, who would, why? Why? Monster Expert Ignoramus. This... Did you like that hero? Okay, I question this expert, honestly. I think the son was kidnapped. One Ganma. We don't really know why. I mean, 7% is not a lot, but I guess it's not nothing either. Yeah, priorities, you know, funding. Okay, back to this fight. Come on, Geno, squash this bug. Wow, he is actually pretty fast. That'd be a pain. Cockroaches are the worst. Yeah, you were warned about getting him behind you. So clearly you should stand with your back against the wall. Again, cockroaches are the worst. Just shoot fire everywhere. Probably some rockets. Or a flamethrower. That'd be cool. Okay, we apparently have something for this. Is it true? What are you gonna do, Genos? It's gonna blow up? That would be funny. Very situational. What happened? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, you can't run around in that. Yeah, I think a similar strategy was used in the game Kichikuo Rants to stop a ninja. Okay, yeah. Let's see you dodge this now. Boom! Oh, wow. Okay. Overkill a bit, but they got the job done. Oh, wow. Well, at least we're done with it for now, at least. Okay, maybe we're not done with it yet. Okay, who else could it be, though? Speaking of, I'm kind of disappointed we haven't checked back up on Fubuki yet. And I think that may actually be what this is. There we go. Wow, so much for that Fubuki bunch. Why do you get all the slaves? I think it would be poetic if Fubuki could get her as her slave. I could get behind that. How generous of you. I mean, I could maybe accept Fubuki being your slave, depending on how it goes. Okay, they've been stopped. Whew. Ooh, she got whipped. Oof, several times. Well, he's feeling it. Ouch. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting Tatsumaki to show up soon. Looking good there, Tatsumaki. Good shot of you. Oh, I think you may have made her mad. Nice landing. I think I hate her. Oh. Well then, how about that? Yeah, I think we got her angry. Yeah, it's all I was gonna do. I mean, no big deal. Only she whipped the front. Her sister will come. Yeah, I think she might already be here. Oh, that's cool, if that's true. I think you may have probably gonna regret it, upsetting Tatsumaki. Not somebody you want to anger, trust me. Here we go. I guess that's a green hair. Or it's not green something. You probably should, but you might not be able to. Yeah, there she is. There she is. Here we go. Gotta love that Yuki Aoi voice. Yeah, here we go. Well, they're not on our side right now. And... that barely qualifies as an attack. Very weird seeing one of them being all chibi and one not. It's her thing, okay? Apparently other monsters. Yeah, probably. Well, Tatsumaki showed up and fixed that problem pretty quickly and then just left. Well, I didn't really expect Snake to be able to take on Suryu. The thing is pretty ugly. Okay, where's the butt? Oh yeah, he was there, wasn't he? I definitely couldn't defeat Saitama, so that was probably some reality checking as well. Yes, there's monsters everywhere. I think they're necessary. Okay, so you just really mean the titles are necessary. Okay, I get you now. I don't think you would. Because it'll be over after he attacks. I wonder how much a Class S hero makes. I believe that. I get that. Wow. Really just destroying his self-esteem here. Yeah, so he can battle monsters. Okay, he's one of those type of people. If you're not strong enough to fight the monsters yourselves, you don't deserve to live. I mean, can't argue with that logic. It's honestly really bad logic. Even if somebody can't fight, they still have skills useful to society. That's kind of the division of labor, so it's not a good attitude at all. Well, that's kind of terrifying. Oh! Ow. How many times do you have to go to the bathroom? Seriously, Saitama, what's up with you? What's up with your body today? Is it all the nervousness? Because of you possibly getting discovered and sued and all that? I guess that's the reason for the regular bathroom trips. Whew. I was hoping for the Fubuki stuff to have more time dedicated to it, but I'm happy with what I got, I guess. I mean, we got to see our sadist girl just going to town on Fubuki's back with that whip, so I mean, I'll take that. And we definitely got a cool Tatsumaki entrance, so that was good too. And I think we get a stinger at the end of the episode, right? This is a show that does that. So I wonder what that will be, if that's the case. Giro Giro. They are panicking. Oh, okay. Well, damn. That's not good to hear. Monster Association. Wow, okay. Man, they dropped a lot on us at the last few seconds there. Okay. Okay. That was the sixth episode of the second season of One Punch Man. And yeah, things are still getting pretty crazy with this whole Monster Uprising deal. But we also had a lot of tournament stuff. We had Lightning Max who got beat up by Suryu. We got Snake that got beat up by Suryu as well. Who's clearly not on his level. We got Saitama doing well though. He defeated what was his name? Not Nezuko. Uh I don't remember his name. He defeated the one of the favorite to win, I think. So that was cool. He just kept giving all this information about, yeah, I could hit you here, break this, hit you here, break this, then go for the head. And as soon as he said, I was like, boom! Don't touch the head. Don't touch it. Oh crap! I just ended the fight again, didn't I? My bad. Oh well. Should do better next time. He just falls headfirst out of the ring. So, well, in that fight, which is pretty cool. With the martial arts stuff, there was kind of a theme they were going for here, and it's the pointlessness of heroes is kind of something we're trying to kind of get through here, because you know there wasn't always a hero association. There wasn't, and even without a hero association, there would still be people powerful enough to fight monsters, like Saitama. He destroyed a lot of monsters before we ever even heard of the hero association. So it kind of brings into question how necessary all that really is, spending all those tax dollars on these heroes and all that, and you know, it's just kind of asking the question about whether or not that's required or not. When powerful martial artists like this, like obviously don't need to be defended, exist out there with no interest in joining the Hero Association, or at the very least haven't done so yet. So that's kind of a big thing, you know. And Snack was kind of seems to have his own confidence issues after being smacked around by like Saitama and some powerful monsters and stuff. So there's also that. We had a nice little, you know, friendship between Sour Face and his opponent, which I guess is an interesting thing. Why not? Everyone needs friends, I guess. We got us Genos that got to do plenty this episode because he went out to go fight monsters. And he did it pretty well. The cockroach guy, he had to use some secret weapon stickiness to take him down. And even then, I think he got away. But he did completely take out somebody before that, and then somebody came after the cockroach guy, which apparently just completely destroyed Genos, I guess. We didn't actually see that happen, but we got to see the aftermath, and then the guy walking towards the martial arts tournament. I think they're implying that's the same person that did both. This is how I took it. So that's a thing. And we did get the Fubuki stuff eventually. It was kind of funny. Right after I was starting to think, hey, we really haven't gotten any of that Fubuki stuff yet, we started to get Fubuki stuff. So that's great. That was great to finally get that, like, 15 minutes into the episode. But better late than never. Better late than never. Because I was legitimately starting to worry that maybe they were going to push that till next episode. But no, we did get it this episode, which is good. She was able, the sadist lady was able to completely turn all of her followers, her Fubuki bunch. I did love Tatsumaki's comments on that later on. But, I mean, obviously Fubuki can deal with them just fine, but she can't be too rough on them because they're her followers, of course. And then we just had, like I said, sadist girl just completely went to town on Fubuki's back with that whip to the point where a lot of the clothing was torn off and it was all red, and it probably hurt quite a bit. But you know, you're a sadist, you enjoy that sort of thing. That's all I'll say on that matter right there. But she clearly wanted to bait out Tatsumaki. Like, she wasn't exactly being secretive about that, but I don't think Fubuki was a big fan of any of that and retaliated pretty quickly and got her so mad to the point where she kind of didn't care anymore. And Tatsumaki did show up because apparently Tatsumaki can sense when Fubuki's in pain, which makes sense because they're not only siblings, but they also have that. They're also both espers, you know, they have the psychic power. So it's not too much of a stretch to assume they have some sort of psychic connection, which I like. I like that a lot. That's a good thing to have, in my opinion. So yeah, Tatsumaki just shows up to take care of the matter. You know, Fubuki calls her One-chan, which I like. She just slams all the brainwashed followers against the wall, despite what Fubuki said. Like, that's no big deal. I'm surprised you still have this Class B club thing going on. But sure, whatever. I guess that's fine. And then headed back off because there's more monsters to deal with. And I guess the sadist lady disappeared, which is unfortunate. I kind of wanted to see a little bit more with her there, but that's how it goes. Maybe we'll see her again at some point if she's not dead. But yeah, the last few seconds I want to talk about, because that was definitely important. So let's go back to that stinger. Yeah, they talk about okay, Gyoro, I guess, is the one thing, the eyeball thing. Basically talking about the Hero Association and winning they've done. Goketsu is the name of the very tough looking guy with like the spikes on his shoulder. That's Goketsu. he was heading towards the martial arts tournament, so Saitama will probably be the one to deal with him. Yeah, they talk about their victories against people like the Demon Cyborg, which I guess is just what they call Genos. Who, yeah, definitely looks very injured there, so the problem. Metal Bat we already knew was kind of a casualty. And Metal Knight, although it's just the suit, right? They don't actually never actually get to Metal Knight's real body, so that's questionable about how much of a victory that is. But and yeah, this was a scary thing he said right here was, and we still have our main forces on standby. If they've done that much without their main forces, that's pretty worrying. And if that wasn't worrying enough, the next sentence, victory is certain for the Monster Association. Monster Association. I mean, you could probably assume from what the past couple episodes that they've gotten some sort of group together, but it's straight up called the Monster Association, so basically a group of monsters working together to wreak havoc. Pretty scary thought. Apparently humans are the only ones that can just group up to be more effective. That's a pretty big problem. And yeah, then one more little drop before we ended off things. Monster King Orochi, who looks pretty intimidating. Because we've had various kings in the show, and I'm not referring to the hero king. I mean, like, hey, I'm the deep sea king, I'm so powerful. Hey, I'm the subterranean people king, I'm so powerful. Like, you know, we've had that in the show before, so they were always kings of these subset of monsters, but now it's just straight up Monster King Orochi. So you could assume that he's the most powerful monster on Earth, if that's what he's called, given the trend of kings before in the show. So that's something to worry about. I mean, would he be more powerful than the final boss of Season 1? It's hard to say, because that guy was like on a, you know, intergalactic scale of power. And yet this guy presumably just, you know, regular Earth creature, so I have trouble believing he would be more powerful than him. And if he's not more powerful than him, you can't really get too, I don't know, can't really get too worried, because we've seen worse, so I don't know. I hope he's more powerful than him somehow, but at the end of the day, even if he is, he's still gonna get beat up by Saitama, so I guess it doesn't matter that much at the end of the day. But next episode is called Class as Hero, so I guess next episode we're finally gonna be like, okay, this is a big deal. We need to get out our big guns. We need all of rest classes to get to work on this, so come on, guys. Chop chop, get out there and start fighting some monsters and wherever you find them, whichever one's closest to you. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing next time. Because, yeah, the Hero Association is clearly worried about this. Whew. So, gotta take care of that. However, the one monster, Kaketsu, I'm already forgetting his name, he's heading towards the tournament, so Saitama will be able to deal with that just fine. There's nothing to really worry about that. But, yeah, I wonder if we're only in episode 6, so I don't know. It's kind of weird that this arc would be the season finale, this whole monster invasion thing, because the end is so far away. But I'm just saying it would make sense for the Monster King to be their final boss. He'll reveal himself at some point. But unless they really stretch it, I don't know how we could stretch this monster invasion thing for that long. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I have not read the manga or anything like that, so I have no idea about any of this stuff. But I don't know how you would have a season. I don't know how you introduce something called the Monster King and then not have him be the season finale boss. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. I guess I'll have to see how they work this out. But I'm definitely interested to see what that big bad Monster King can do. And yeah, I liked all the stuff with Fubuki and the sadist girl and Tatsumaki. I enjoyed that. There wasn't a lot of it, but I like what we got. I guess is a good way to put it. So, yeah, good episode. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.